Okay, so this is our last video dealing with the clock model, and I want you to look through these before I even work, and perhaps pause the video and think about any connections you might find. So first we have a third minus 6/18, and 6/18 again seems unfriendly unless you think of it as an equivalent fraction to thirds. So this is like 1/3 minus what? Well, if I divide this numerator and denominator by 6, I get 1/3, don't I? So that's 1/3 minus a third. This is nothing. Great. Now we have 2 and 6/18. Well, there's that 6/18 again. Think of this as 2 and a third minus 1 and 3/9. 3/9 again, divide numerator and denominator by 3 and we get a third. So if you have 2 and a third minus 1 and a third, that's like 2 hours and 20 minutes minus 1 hour and 20 minutes. You have an hour. That's the hour difference there. So now we have 3 and 2 6 minus 3. We'll just take 3 away, and you get, right, you're just taking the 3 away here. So that's just 2/6, or 1/3 of an hour, which is 20 minutes. So far we had nothing, then we had an hour, now we have a third of an hour. Moving on, we have 3 and 1/6 minus 2 and 5/6. It seems nasty at first. What I'm going to say is that we have 3 hours and 10 minutes. That's what a sixth is. And we're taking 2 hours away. So that leaves us with 1 and 1/6, so 1 hour and 10 minutes. We still have to take 5/6 away. Well, if we're sitting here at 1 and a sixth, that's 10 minutes. We take 5/6 away, so that's like taking 50 minutes away. Where does that bring us? We'll take 10 away, brings us to the back to 1 hour. Take another sixth away, 50 minutes. 3/6 away brings us to 40 minutes. 4/6 away brings us to 30 minutes. 5/6 away brings us here to 20 minutes. So this leaves us with 20 out of 60, 20 minutes, or 1/3, or 2/6, right? 1/3. And all I did there was, again, I just started with 3 and a sixth, took the 2 hours away to get 1 hour, but I hadn't yet subtracted 5/6. And my way of doing that, to stick with my intuition, is just to look at the clock. I'm sitting here at 1 and a sixth, that's 1 and 10 minutes, and take 5 groups of 10 minutes away. And that brings me all the way back to 20 minutes, or 1/3. Almost done. We have 3 and 1/6 minus 2 and 11/12. Well, 2 and 11/12, wow, it seems unfriendly, but let's just think that, hey, that's really close to 3, right? It's only 10 minutes away. So 3 and a sixth, that's like 3 hours and 10 minutes, right? 3 hours, 10 minutes. Why don't we just take 3 hours away? And that gives us 10 minutes, right? Okay. This problem says take 2 hours and 11/12. We said before in other videos that 1/12 is like 5 minutes, right? So 11/12 then has to be how many minutes? 55, because it's 11 fives. So we were supposed to take 2 hours and 55 minutes away. But to make the problem simpler, we took 3 hours away. Okay. What does that mean? Well, that means we took 5 more minutes away than we were supposed to. Because, right, an hour, 3 hours, is only 5 more minutes than 2 hours and 55 minutes. So we took too much away. We took 3 hours away. So our answer is 5 minutes too small. So really our answer should be 15 minutes, right? Because we're only supposed to take away 2 hours and 55 minutes. We took away 3 hours. So really this is 15 minutes or a quarter of an hour. I don't know if that's making sense. And last we have 4 and 1/12 minus 3 and 5/6. Okay. Again, 3 and 5/6 seems unfriendly, but isn't that super close to 4 hours? So I'm going to say 4 hours and 11/12 and 1/12 minus 4 hours. What's that going to get us? 1/12, right? And a 12 is just 5 minutes. So just think if we had 4 hours and 5 minutes, and we took away 4 hours, we still have 5 minutes left. But we were only supposed to take away this much, 3 hours and 5/6 minutes. 3 and 5/6 hours, sorry. A sixth, as we talked about many times, is just 10 minutes. So 5/6 is like 50 minutes, right? All I did there was take 5 groups of 10. So we were only supposed to take away 3 hours and 50 minutes, but we took away 4 hours, so we took away 10 minutes too many. So if 1/12 is like 5 minutes, and we took away 2, that would be our answer, but we took away too much, we should add back those 10 minutes. We took away too much, and that will be the same thing. And again, look at that, we get 15 minutes, or 1/4. Alright, so I hope that's making sense. And again, the clock model, I think in past videos, I was definitely muddling around a little bit too much. I was taking away and trying to count and be exact, but really, a lot of these fractions are just so close to whole numbers that you can estimate, round them up or round them down, and think about it. In the first couple of fractions up here, when we're dealing with 18ths and 9ths, we can definitely still work with the clock model if we find equivalent fractions and reduce them. So I hope this helped. We're going to move next into some videos that compare the clock and money strategies, and then look at all other strategies as well, because any model is for fractions has its limits. And eventually we will turn towards a standard algorithm, but we should never just completely disregard our intuition. We should always strive to understand the problems we're solving. Anyway, hope that helped.